Hey, what's going on, everybody? Straight Right Boxing Talk. Today we're going to talk about Terence Crawford against Julius Indongo. Um, the usual strengths, weaknesses, and how Julius Indongo can but won't win this fight. Crawford is 31-0, 22 knockouts. He's 5'8", 70-inch reach, 29 years old. Indongo, 22-0, 11 knockouts, 5'10 and a half. 71.5-inch reach, and he's 34 years old. Their last three fights, Crawford won a unanimous decision over Victor Postol, July 23rd, 2016. That was a unification fight. He had an 8th-round TKO win over John Molina Jr. December 10th, 2016, and in a 10th round referee's technical decision over Felix Diaz, May 20th, 2017. For Indongo, he had a first-round technical knockout over Fabian Laimo, August 6th, 2016. First-round knockout over Edward Troyanovsky, December 3rd, 2016, and he fucking starched him in that fight. And then he had a UD win over Ricky Burns, April 15th, 2017. And those last two fights, one was in Russia, one was in Scotland. Indongo will fight you wherever the fuck you want to fight him. For best wins, Crawford, you're going to give him Victor Postol for sure. And then Indongo, either Troyanovsky or Burns. Like I just said, that dude will fight you anywhere. Strengths. Crawford first. Bud is a shape-shifting, multi-talented fighter who can fight in multiple styles and also fight against multiple styles. He's worked his way onto the pound-for-pound list with a slick, ambidextrous style and extremely fast and powerful hands. He has a nasty disposition that spills over into the ring, though he's also patient, intelligent, and incredibly adaptable. Roy Jones Jr. said Marvin Hagler is the last fighter he's seen switch hit so skillfully. As an amateur, Crawford won silver at the 2006 National Gold Gloves, and he won too many other medals to mention, really. As a pro, he presents a problem to anyone near 140 as he works to complete his dream of unifying the division. Overall, the kid is just one of the most talented fighters in the game right now. For Indongo, he's very tall, well-rounded southpaw who fights comfortably both inside and from range. He has a deceiving 50% knockout rate, as he's shown legit one-punch power. Like I said, he fucking knocked Troyanovsky out cold. And this was confirmed by Ricky Burns, who said, quote, he could hit really hard with both hands, was really good on his feet, really rangy, and really fast. Burns also said that he was buzzed by many counters and played it safe because he felt like he could be stopped at any time. Indongo also presents an awkward style to fight, according to Burns. His length, use of angles, natural hand and foot speed, and underrated power make him a difficult matchup for anyone at super lightweight, in my opinion, and that, of course, includes Terence Crawford. So, this isn't going to be an easy fight for Crawford by any means. I thought the same about Felix Diaz, of course, and look what happened there. Time will tell, of course. On to weaknesses. Terence Crawford first. While he does not have very many glaring weaknesses, there are some small nits to pick. He could stand to tighten his defense at times, and he has done so as he's progressed. There are occasions where he would get caught retreating in straight lines, but he's improved there as well. He also punches wide and wild on occasion, and he's been susceptible to fast hands, as shown early in that fight versus Gamboa way back when. We don't have a definitive answer on his chin yet either. He's never faced an elite power puncher. I also felt he was overly patient at times versus Postol, and he failed to capitalize when Victor was hurt or stunned. Again, let me stress this. These are minor fucking quibbles, okay? Over to Indongo. Having come from Namibia, very little is known about the extent of his amateur experience, and the bulk of his pro experience is also mostly comprised of fights in Namibia versus little-known opposition. He has a tendency to load up and be aggressive, overly aggressive sometimes, leaning in on body shots also, as I've noticed Errol Spence doing on occasion. Offensively, Indongo lacks overall creativity, and he generally only looks to break opponents down over time. And being one-dimensional is not a good trait to have as a professional boxer. So how does Julius Indongo win this fight? Well, first, he must make the most of his length and his speed, using angles and movement to dictate range and pace, not allowing Crawford to get comfortable and do the same to him. Indongo will also want to choose his moments to sit down and land some hard power shots to let Terence know he's not going to walk through him. Now, does he truly have the power to keep Crawford honest? And can he get inside and get his own shots home without taking serious damage himself? That remains to be seen. That's one of the interesting points going into this fight. We know Crawford has plans A through Z on any given night. For instance, he outboxed and countered Postal. He can stalk you and he can break you down, or he can go toe-to-toe and knock you the fuck out. So he's among the most dynamic and adaptable boxers in the game. I think Indongo has the tools to make this a very interesting fight. Maybe even Crawford's hardest night to date. Can Indongo win? Yes, anything is possible. But in the end, Bud just has so many tools to work with and so many ways to neutralize and defeat his opponents. I see him winning a hard-earned but clear decision against a very game and talented but ultimately overmatched Julius Indongo. How do you guys all see this fight playing out? I'm interested to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comments. Thanks again for stopping by and listening. I always appreciate it. I appreciate anybody that's a new subscriber. Straight Right Boxing Talk. I hope everybody's doing well, and I will catch you all next time.